I'm Raj Chengappa, and I'm with Dr. Farooq Abdullah in Srinagar at his house here. Soon after the movie's release of Kashmir Files that has made waves across the country and also caused controversies. Dr. Farooq Abdullah, let me start with asking you, what is your impression of this movie and what has it done?
Well, I say that this movie is a propaganda movie. It has really raked up a tragedy of 1990. A tragedy which has affected every soul in this state, not only the Hindu brethren who had to leave this state, but also the Muslim majority who were greatly affected at that time. It was a sad situation, very sad, because there was an element of parties that were interested in cleansing, ethnic cleansing, and some of the people played part in that ethnic cleansing.
Now, the movie itself partly seems to blame you as Chief Minister for not doing things and in fact being lax and allowing the situation to get out of hand.
I don't think it's true. Because if people want to know the truth, which is very bitter, the people who can tell them, rather than Farooq Abdullah explaining to them, I would like to tell them to talk to or read Dullat's book, who was then the IB chief here in the state. Or talk to my chief secretary, Musar Raza, who is still alive, thank God, and living in Chennai. Talk to the governor of Kerala, who was also at that time a minister in the central government, Arif Muhammad Khan. He should also apprise you of the things at that time. Because when the situation was such, and they wanted to release 5 of those people who we had caught, I refused to release them.
This is when you're talking about Rubaiyat Saeed's kidnapping
yes,
and the fact that it was held and you were Chief Minister at that
exactly,
time.
I was Chief Minister. And the government of India was led by VP Singh, and his associates were also from BJP. They were supporting his government. So the point here was that I said to them, don't do it, because it will be a terrible tragedy for the nation. A nation will pay a heavy price in future. They didn't listen. So much so, I was told that if you don't do it, we will dismiss you. I said, give it to me in writing, that your cabinet has asked for this thing. Because what will happen now, it will be the last nail in the coffin of India in this state. You are responsible for it now. Then, second incident that took place was when the plane was hijacked and they wanted to take those 3 people from here. I begged them, don't do it. This will be a great tragedy.
You're talking of the Kandahar hijack or the earlier?
Kandahar. That was the hijacked plane that they did. And I said, we should not give in to terrorists. They gave in. And that is how all this thing, blew up. Because they thought, well, if Russians can be thrown out of Afghanistan, we will be throwing India out of Kashmir. And we paid a bitter price for it. And let us not be, now it looks wrong, because once the person is dead, we try to respect his thing. But we cannot forget, at that time's governor, he put these Pandits into the buses and sent them and said, in 2 months I'll bring you back. Because I have to use force on these people, and in that retaliation might take place on you. Therefore, let me work on this, and I'll bring you back in 2 months. 32 years, where are they?